Welcome to Achievement-Based Curriculum for Physical Education. My name is Jim Ave. I am the teacher for this class. If you've not already listened to the welcome announcement about this class, please do that before you listen to this podcast. This is part one for the chapter 1, Foundations for Curriculum Development in our textbook. The objective for this podcast is to provide definitions for curriculum. These are classic curriculum definitions that from researchers and educators over the years that have defined curriculum. Tyler in 1957 defined curriculum as the following. The curriculum is all of the learning of students which is planned by and directed by the school to attain its educational goals. So Tyler said that everything was planned by the school for students to reach whatever those educational goals are set by the school. In 1970, Dole said that the curriculum is now generally considered to be all of the experiences that learners have under the auspices of the school. So Dole further defines the curriculum that everything that a school does is part of the curriculum. Probably some after-school things would be in there, and some athletics. All those type of things are part of the curriculum. Anything that the school is in charge of is part of the curriculum. A year later, Johnson defined curriculum as follows. Curriculum is concerned not with what students will do in a learning process or learning situation, but with what they will learn as a consequence of what they do. Curriculum is concerned with results. Sounds very new, like now. It's all about the bottom line. We are concerned about the results. McDonald in 1977 says that curriculum is the study of what should constitute a world of learning and how to go about making this world. Very broad. A year later, Bain defined curriculum as an overall plan for the total physical education program, which is intended to guide teachers in conducting educational activities for a specific group of students. So Bain was talking specifically for physical education. The other individuals were talking about education in general. So Bain again says that it's to guide teachers in conducting educational activities for physical education. In 1982, England, Goldman, and England said that curriculum is the planned learning experiences that a school presents to its students in order to socialize them into the prevailing culture. We're bringing in something new here. We're talking about socializing students. The culture. Where'd this come from? What was going on in the 80s that now it's the responsibility of the schools to socialize students? And that's what England, Goldman, and England said. In 1984, Wilgoose said that curriculum is a work schedule or body of experiences that lies between objectives and teaching styles. So it lies between objectives and teaching styles. Jewett, Bain, and Ennis, and Bain there is the same Bain that in 1978, said that curriculum is defined as an educational agency's plan for facilitating learning the why and the what. They go on to say that instruction is defined as the delivery system or the aggregate of educative transaction that constitutes the teaching learning process for implementing the plan, the how. So they give us the why, the what, and the how that we do education, how we teach. Now our textbook say the following. This is how they defined curriculum. Defined broadly, curriculum includes all of the experiences a student has in a school. Defined narrowly, curriculum is a plan or a set of outcomes. And I think we can see these broad and narrow definitions in the classic definitions that I stated earlier. Kelly and Melograno continue, therefore we define curriculum here as the planned sequence of 1, what students are to learn, and 2, how students acquire that learning, and 3, how students learning is verified. This is very much like the Jewett, Bain, and Ennis definition of 1995. So they say that curriculum is what students are to learn, so that's the plan. How students acquire that learning, that's how you're going to teach it. And 3, how students' learning is verified, that is assessment. Some common threads that we see in the definitions is that curriculum includes both in-class and out-of-class activities. Just like in this class, there's in-class, even though this is an online class. Right now you're listening to the podcast, that's in-class. And there's out-of-class activities which would be homework, assignments, and those type of things. The activities, both in and out of class, are planned and are directed to meet some kind of purpose. Hopefully when we develop a curriculum or a lesson plan, we have some kind of purpose in mind. What's our goal? The outcomes are important to the definition of a particular curriculum. We're going to spend some time talking about outcomes, desired student outcomes, student learning outcomes, whatever definition or terminology you use at your school. It's very important to our curriculum because we need to know what our end goals are and how to get to that end goal. So what? Who cares about all this stuff that I've been saying for the last few minutes or so? What I want you to do as a learning activity is go to the forum. There's a link inside Module 1 to post your definition of what you think curriculum means. I want you to write a definition for curriculum. Use your own wording. Don't use any of the ones I provided or the textbook. I want you to think about what you think curriculum means and how would you define it if somebody asked you, what is curriculum? Provide me a 1 to 2 sentence definition like the ones in the examples that I've been saying. I want you to post your definition in a forum. There may be previous students' definitions in there, but I want you to post your own definition. You feel free to look through any other definitions that might be there. The purpose of this class is to teach you how to develop a curriculum. We're going to use a specific style. We're going to use the achievement-based curriculum, the ABC model, developed by Kelly Melograno. It's not the best, it's not the worst, it's just a format of developing curriculum. But I think it's important for you to have a good understanding what curriculum is before we start working on it.